Right, yes, hello there everybody, What Culture Wrestling's Adam Clery here, and I have not got all day, so in case you missed it, bit of news from last night's Extreme Rules that they're going to do like a special one-off, don't you dare miss it, you idiot, please, reunion episode of Raw called The Raw Reunion, and in short, it's going to be an episode of Raw where everybody reunites. Now, yes, this has already met with a degree of cynicism because, oh no, it's so terrible, they can't get the new guys over, so they've got to dredge up all the poor old guys instead, as if this is not a problem wrestling has had forever anyway. But I don't care, look at who we're getting. We're getting Steve Austin, Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels, Kurt Angle, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, Christian, the Boogeyman, Santino, Jerry Lawler, Hulk Hogan, amongst many, many others. Now, this list in of itself does feel substantial enough, but the reason I am stood here before you when I'm actually supposed to be getting ready for football in an hour is because Big Banter Uncle Dave Meltzer has the inside scoop, and he has said on the Wrestling Observer that there is going to be 35 at least returning superstars to that episode of Raw. 35! And I'm not actually going to get carried away with that amount of wrestlers because it does sound like an awful lot, doesn't it? 35 wrestlers, but before I did this video, I checked, and that is actually less wrestlers than were on the main card of WrestleMania 35 this year. Not including either of the Battle Royals, just the main show itself. There was like 40 plus wrestlers on that, and the conclusion I've drawn is that there's a lot of wrestlers these days. There's so many wrestlers. But why am I here telling you all of this? You could have just read it in a tweet, couldn't you? Since you're so bloody smart. Well, either Dave Meltzer or Sean Ross Sapp, they're having a bit of a disagreement about who it is on Twitter at the moment. One of them has revealed that WWE are doing this because they're trying to tap in to that teenage demographic. I don't know what this was. Yes, you see, in a bid to budge and grow their aging static audience, their plan is to put on this nostalgia-themed show, which they've done plenty of times in the past and has always gotten mixed reviews from every single person who watched it. If you're thinking that makes precisely zero sense, you are correct. And this is actually the network's second intervention this year alone in a bid to sort of fix what they perceive to be a failing product. If you missed it at the time, the 24/7 belt, which has become this improbable cult hit, was actually the network's idea, not WWE's. Should probably say at this point, all the best to both Paul Heyman and Eric Bischoff, who must now take the reins in the midst of this weird political situation between the company and the network, because, well, I'm not sure how you implement consistent, long-term, engaging storytelling when the network can just go, do this, and then do this, but it's not my problem. Now, of course, more than one optimistic fantasy booking Redditor, and indeed the more positive amongst us here at What Culture Towers, have speculated that WWE could use this opportunity to help bring out a new legend killer gimmick, or otherwise the 35 plus legends could just lend their star aura to some talent on the roster who are up and coming and really need it. That sounds like the kind of thing WWE would do. That sounds like them. Oh, and by the way, in unrelated news, Brock Lesnar just captured the Universal Championship from Seth Rollins using one move with no response. But yes, that's it. That's the video. I would normally stretch it out, of course, but as I say, I do have places to be this evening, so let us know what you made of it all in the comments below, and of course, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Honestly, I have, of course, been Adam Clery, and I will see you soon.